Hi everybody. So it's a very gloomy spring day here in Montana, and I thought I would talk a little bit about what you get if you buy a wall hanging from me and you walk away from my booth with a wall hanging. In the beginning I just would put a plastic bag on each end and sort of roll it and tape it on, and people could take it like that, like a rolled up poster. And most of the ones in those days that I sold were longer than this, you know, out to here or so. At any rate, I wanted to have something to keep them clean. We used to just carry them around in a big sack, and I wanted them to stay rolled, and I didn't want to use rubber bands or tie them with ribbon or anything like that. And so I decided to make sleeves, and in the beginning the sleeves were just out of cotton fabric that, you know, I thought was ugly and I didn't know what to use it up on. But that created a lot of friction between the wall hanging and the sales sleeve or selling sleeve. I've never really named these anything. But at that time I went out and I picked up 2 or 3 big fat bolts of clearance fabric, and it's flawed. It has these extra threads hanging off where they shouldn't be. And so I got these a whole bunch in this color as cheaply as I could, and I've just been working my way through it, and I'm down to this now. So all I'm going to do is make a bag that's almost twice the size of what this measures the waist of the wall hanging. So this is 7 inches about, and it'll loosen up and get bigger. That's why I make these a little bit bigger. And this one that fits that one is 6 inches finished, so that would be 12 inches finished. And so I probably cut it a little closer towards 14 inches, 7 inches each side, and then, you know, serge this off, or maybe about 13 inches, and then serge this off. It's not an exact science. You just want to figure out how you like something like this to fit, and don't go too tight. If it's really tight and you're in a hurry, you've got to roll this really tight and then get it to go down that sleeve. And so, you know, you want to go for a fit like this, where it's got some real room, and then allow for seam allowance to serge off part of that. And so you can see that I'm right in around that 13 inches where I would cut this out. And I usually make them a little longer than this, maybe so it sticks out to about here. And fold it in half, right sides together, and then just, it's very simple. I don't do anything special with my ends. I just trim them off. I just stitch down the side and then across the bottom, and then turn it and then it goes in here, and there it is. And they can carry it by this end if they want to. And these we now keep, these shorter ones and the longer ones, in big wrapping paper boxes, the flat kind, not the type that stick up, but the kind where it lays on its side. And we often don't put the outside cases on until we sell them. But I make them and I label them. This is for a balloon wall hanging, so that I can find the right one. And then we just take the wall hangings all rolled up in a big plastic bin. Today I also wanted to talk about the next video series that I'm going to do. It will be part of a series I started when I first started doing landscapes, and I have a customer who's interested in one of these, and so I'll go ahead and make one up and share that with you. I'll email her a picture, and if she wants it she can have it, otherwise I'll just put it out with the others. And so I wanted to let you know this new series is coming. I'm going to put a poll question for people whether they would like to see me bind that with a straight edge at the end, or whether they would like to see me bind it with a wavy edge. And please look at the card on this video and vote for one or the other of those. So thanks. And with this new series, when I did the bag, it was taking me a good 4 days to put together a video. It's embarrassing how much time it takes me to make the big project videos. And so please expect to see one every 2 weeks. And I'm going on vacation soon, and so there will be an additional 2-week gap in there. And if you find yourself selling things and you want to make a little slippery sleeve to put them in, people always thought these were more special than they were. And I always say this is nothing special, but it'll keep it clean until you get it home, unless they drop it in a mud puddle. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I love hearing from you guys. It's been a lot of fun. If you go to my website, I've put ads on my website. I'm trying to shift the business to where I can do this and not do so much hand selling, and maybe pick and choose what works the best with that instead of just doing as much as I can as fast as I can. And so I apologize that I've broken down and decided to have ads placed on the site now. But I think I tried to keep it pretty minimal, and I think it's pretty easy to only look at that stuff if it's actually showing something that it is of interest to you, and to ignore it otherwise. Thank you so much.